Hi guys, welcome to this tutorial. Today I'm going to be teaching you Pretty Savage by BLACKPINK. This was a very highly requested song, so today I will be teaching you guys the full dance. This video is an explanation only tutorial, and if you would like to practice with music, as usual on my channel, I have a separate tutorial with music in it. In that tutorial I go through the entire dance at different speeds. Please head over to that video as soon as it's uploaded. It will be linked on the screen and in the description and the comment section. For this dance I referenced these two fan cams right here, just to warn you there might be tiny differences between the two fan cams, okay? They're not 100% identical, but they're not like very noticeable or significant changes, just really small differences between hand movements. Another thing I'm going to point out is that I will mainly be following Lisa throughout majority of the dance. Besides the introduction, I follow a different selection of members in the beginning, and then for the bridge I will follow Rosé because it's mainly her part, so I will follow her there. In terms of difficulty, this dance is not that difficult at all. If I'm speaking too fast or too slow for you, feel free to change the speed of this video in the YouTube settings. Okay, so this is lesson 1. This is the introduction. So we are starting off in the center. We're gonna put our right knee bent like this, hands by your side, looking to the right. So in the two fan cams, Jisoo will start off looking at the right in one of them, and in the other one she's looking to the left. I think that has got to do with what camera she's looking at on stage, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to start by looking to the right, hands out. So you're going to hear the piano sound. You're going to hold here for 4 counts. 1, 2 and 3, 4. Then on 5 and 6, you're going to get your hands. They're going to go in this pattern. So it's alternating between your middle finger going down and then the index finger, pretending like you're playing a piano. This is the hands, 5 and 6, 7, 8. So you should finish on the middle finger. So as you're doing that, on 5 and 6, 7, 8, the hands are coming into the center and you're going to look to the center as well. So this will be 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. Then on 1, you're going to open out your legs, jump forward, hands out. So this is 1. Then you're going to do that same hand pattern again to the rhythm of the piano sounds. So this is 1, then 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7. So you're going to do this until 7, and you should have finished on your index finger. As you're doing that, you're slowly coming up as well as bringing your hands into the center. So this is 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7. So you finish on 7, index fingers down. Then on 8, we're going to step out to the right and go 8. So 8 is just a circle with your hands in this direction. Okay, so from here, 8. Okay, then you're going to land here on 1. So on 1, you're going to join your foot in, your left foot, hip to the right, right hand underneath your chin. Now you can have it like sort of like this, like in a claw. I think Lisa does it in a claw, and some of the other members just have it relaxed under their chin. So you can have it in a claw, but then this left hand just touches on your right hip here. So this is 1. So let's go all the way back to the beginning. This is 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 1. Okay, you're going to hold here for 1, 2, 3. Then on 4, we're going to step out to the left on 4 and circle our hands around this way on 4. So right foot is joining in, and then you finish here on 5. So on 5, this left hand's going to go under your chin, right hand on your thighs, squatting down like this. So from here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you're holding here until 7. Then on 8, you're going to step out to the left, 8, and hands go up. So this is just the count of 8. 8, join your right foot in, 1. You're going to hold here on 1. So you're going to look to the right, right hand placed here, left hand up, 1, 2, 3. Then on 4, we're going to step out to the left and go 4. So shoot your hands up to the top, 4. Then on 5, 6, we're going to just lower our hands down. Now you're going to bend the left knee forward, twist over, left hand straight down, right hand on your hip. So this is 4, 5, 6. Then you're gonna hear like Jenny like growl. So when she does that, you're gonna shake your shoulder, your right shoulder, push it forward, and it's just gonna shake. Okay, so push it forward and face the front. So from here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that was the first half of the intro. Let's go all the way from the beginning before I take you on to the second half of the intro. So this is 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. Okay, now after the growl, what you're going to do, so you've just finished here, 7, 8. You're going to jump in the center, squat your knees, hands out. So this is 1, so your chest is in at the moment. 1. Then you're going to circle your chest around several times from left to right. So left to right and down, left to right and down, left to right and down. Okay, so just remember that it's left going up like this. Okay, so this is 1. Then you're going to do a circle with your chest. 2, 3. Then you're going to go 4. So as you're lifting your chest up, you're going to put your hands to your face on black, like this when they say black. So this is black. Then on pink, you're going to wiggle your fingers like this. Pink in your area, okay? So this will go, the count is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so you're doing the chest rolling, circling 3 times, okay? So again, this goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then on 8, we're going to go 8. So from this, we're going to get our hands into fists, go onto our left leg, push our fist out beside us, and lift our right leg off the ground. With lyrics, this will go 1, 2, 3, black, pink in your area. Okay? Then you're going to step over to the right, and you're going to push your left fist forward, okay, and right backwards. So 1, like this, 1, then you're going to switch quickly 2 times. Switch, and then do the left side. So if you can see, it's left fist, switch. Now you're going onto the left leg, and then push the right fist. From here, 1, 2, and 3, okay? Then on 4, we're going to get this right elbow and go 4. So we're going to elbow ourselves to face the right here, and then bring in our right foot to face the right here. Then we're going to go, I'll show you the hands alone, 5, 6, 7. Hands, left is under the right. You're going to push down, swing your fist back, and clap. So when you push down once on 5, you're going to go 5, so you're going to kind of skip forward, pushing your left knee in. 5, now switch the direction of your knees. 6, so now the right knee is forward. 6, then on 7, when we throw our fist back, 7, you're going to squat your knees, throw back your fist, 7. And finally from here, you're going to hop onto your right leg, lift your left, and clap forward, okay, like this. So from the top of the second half of the intro, this goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now from here, we're going to step out to the left, okay, and we're going to push our hands this way. So we're going to push our hands on the top right. Then we're going to twist our hands around and then do the right knee. So go to the top left here. Then we're going to twist our hands around, push them down to the bottom right, leaning on the left leg. Then you're going to twist your arms up and down to the bottom left on the right knee. So you're going up here, twist to the left, twist down to the right, twist down to the left. And you're going to alternate that with your knees. So this will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then on 8, we're going to go 8. So these hands down here, you're going to lean on your right hip and place your hands like this with your thumbs down in front of your mouth. 8. You're going to wait here for 1, 2. Then on and, you're going to quickly push your hands up, and then you're going to do the other side on the left. So from here, this is 1, 2, and 3. Then you're going to go 4. Push your hands out diagonally. 4. Now put your hands in a cross under your chin. You're going to walk this way on your right leg and just twiddle your fingers like this, okay? 5, 6. So I've just walked over, right, left. Then on 7, 8, we're going to get our hands, push them down in the front and step to face the front with your right leg here. So from here, this is 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go all the way from the beginning of the intro second half. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is lesson 2. This is Lisa's verse. So we've just gone 7, 8. So what you're going to do is you're going to step to the left and you're going to point forward and back with your right hand. So this goes 1. So you're going to flick your head to the left as well. So you're going to step out to the left. 1, 2, 3. So you cross over with your right again. 1, 2, 3. Then you're going to go 4, 5. You're going to tap on your chest with your right hand here. And then so you're joining in your left leg now. And then you're just going to push your hands down your chest, down to your stomach, then down to your thighs. And you're going to push your chest forward, okay? So they're going down to your thighs. So again, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now what you're going to do is your hands are going to be on your thighs now. You're going to quickly push in your knees and then back. So the trick is with this, you're going to be facing the left. You're going to push in your knees, okay? And then you kind of wave and arch your back. Then you push in your knees again and then wave and arch out your back. And you're doing that by getting lower and you're going to put your hands on your thighs. From here, this is 4, 5, now 6 and 7 and 8. Okay, so you're coming all the way down to the floor. You've got to have strong knees for this, so you can wear knee pads if you want, because you might lose your balance at first. Okay, so from the top, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 and 8. Now you're down to the floor. Okay, so after this, you're going to quickly put this right knee back and on the floor. Okay, so from here, as you do that, you're going to push your hand down on your right knee and it's slowly going to brush up. So from here, this is the end of 8. You're You're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can see it's brushing up my thigh. 1, 2, 3, 4, slightly leaning backwards. Then you're going to go 5, 6. So you're gonna place your hand on the floor beside you, then a little bit further. 5, 6. Now get your left hand and go 7, 8. To the side of your forehead, push backwards and forwards again, okay? So from the top, this goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Now put your left hand to your left knee. You're gonna go 1, so you're gonna come back up, tap your head with your right hand. 1, slowly come up. 2, tap your shoulders like this. Then on 3, 4, you're gonna step over to the right and push your hands behind you and land here. Okay? So from here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Face the front, okay? Put your left hand, your left fist in front of you. You're gonna get your right hand and go 5, 6, 7, 8. You're gonna circle it in front of you 2 times. First, you're gonna bend your knees as you do this, and you're going to basically pump your chest inwards while bending your knees. You're doing it in the front first. So pump, pump. Again, you're just gonna go to the left hip, quickly circle your head around and back, left hip, and then right hip. From here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Then finally, you're gonna just lean on the left hip here, left hip, and you're just gonna point to your head. It doesn't matter exactly what fingers you point to your head, in what pattern. So you're basically gonna point to your temple here, your right temple, 4 times, and you can use different fingers to do so. And as you do that, you're just gonna go to the left hip, right hip. So over to the left, over to the right, okay? Again, don't worry about which fingers you're supposed to be using. I tend to just go index, middle finger, something like that, okay? So from here again, this goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then finally, you're going to walk over to the left with your left foot over here. As we do that, we're going to tap middle fingers on our temple, the side of our forehead here, and go 5. Then you're going to touch your shoulders, 6. So your right leg should be coming around now, 6. Then you're going to tap your hips, 7, and then 8. On 8, you're going to flick your hands outwards to the top right and bring up your left leg like this. Okay? So from here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
This is lesson 3, and this is Jenny's verse. This is verse 2, okay? So we've just gone 5, 6, 7, 8. Now from here, you're going to walk forward on your left leg and just bring your hands down on 1, 2. So they're just coming down. 1, 2. Now step with your right leg and go 3, 4. So you're going to step with your right foot forward, get 2 fingers like this and circle them two times forward on the side of your head. From here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're going to step to the left, push your left hand out, okay, just like glide your head over to the left hand out, right hand out, okay. Then you're going to push your hands open and straight, like horizontally, lift your chest up, and then place down here on the right hip, okay, so on your chest. From here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, okay? Then you're going to go 1, 2. From this, lift your hands up and then to the side of your shoulders, facing up like this. 1, 2. Then you're going to step over to the left. You're going to step over to the left, and as you do that, put this left hand down. You're going to circle this right hand around here and then into a, this is supposed to be like scissors, okay? Number 2, horizontally like this. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? Then you're going to go 5, 6. From here, you're going to pull this elbow back, and this left hand is going up as you do that, okay? Now, every time you do that, you're going to open out your knees, and then again. So this left knee is opening and opening. So again, 5, 6. Now you're going to push your body this way and just look to the front. 6, 7, 8. So from the top again, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put this right hand behind you and just kind of lean forward on this left knee, which should be bent. Then you're going to step forward with your left and right, okay? As we do that, we're going to push up 2 times to the ceiling, palms facing up. So 1, 2, okay? Then we're going to step out to the left and bend our left knee. As we do that, we're going to get our hands into fists and circle, 2 times on the top right. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? Then we're going to copy the do-do move from their D4 song. So exact same like hand movement from the chorus. So you're going to get 2 gun gestures in front. You're going to flick out and then flick your left hip this way to the left. So flick, then do the right side, flick, okay, to the right with the right hip. From this, you're going to push your hands out to the side and lift your right leg off the ground, and it's going to swoop in front of the left, okay? From this goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, okay? Then from here, you're going to step out to the right, get a gun gesture with your left hand, and you're going to push this in front of you at the top, and it's going to curve down with your body, so your body is pushing away from the hand. Push away and roll back like this. So this will be 1, 2. Then we're going to go down on the right leg and go 3, 4. So you're going to step down on the right. Okay, you're going to curve this right hand up like this, and then step to the left and bring your body up. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you're going to tap your right foot on the ground, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3 times. As you do that, you're pushing your shoulder to the right, on the top right, middle right, and then finally on the bottom. You're like getting lower each time. So 5, 6, 7. So on 7, you're going to curve this right hand up, and then you're going to step with your feet left, right, to get ready to walk this way. So from here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 to walk this way for the next bit. So one more time from here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then this will be 1 when you step with your right foot to walk this way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Next, this is lesson 4. This is the first version of the pre-chorus. So we've just gone 5, 6, 7, 8. So step on the left foot, and then we're going to walk forward on the right foot, okay? So we're going to walk round to the center. So we're going to go around this way. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Step in the center and go 8. Left hand is going to push outwards like this. 8, okay? Then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So first, you're going to get your right hand in an OK sign, push it out to the bottom, right, left hand in OK sign to the top, then push this one down, and then open out both. So this is 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now step out to the left and go 5, 6. So from this, step out to the left, raise your hands up, and then touch your hips. 5, 6, then we're going to go 7. So we're going to lean on our right knee, bend it, and we're going to push our hands to the left side, so away from our face. 7, then you're going to do the other side, 8. Okay, so you're going to push your hands this side and look over to the left, away from your face. Okay, the hands away from your face. From here, from the top, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now from here, your hands are going to flick out this way, so they're going to curve in towards you, and then out, and you're going to lean over to the right. So from here, this is 1, 2, then you're going to spin these hands that should be facing palm up around to the left. As you do that, you're going to twist these again in towards you, okay, and go straight up. And as you do that, my right leg is joining in here to face the back. So from the end of this, this goes 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to the top, hands join, and then we're going to go 5, 6, 7, 8. So hands are going to bend down, over our head and down, okay? So like this, down, and you're going to bend your left knee forward as you do that and look to the left. 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're going to hold here for 1, 2, 3. Then on 4, we're going to face this way to the right, step out with our left leg here. So we're going to switch over. As we do that, this right fist, hands into fist now, right fist is going to push forward, okay? So push forward when stepping with your left. Then you're going to do the other leg. So you're going to bring your right foot forward, push the left fist, okay? Then finally, you're going to get both these fists, put them behind you, and just sit on the right. So from here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so put your fist down. Then finally, you're going to get this right fist, push it down to the floor and look down on the left, okay? You're going to do this for 1, then quickly on 2, you're going to roll your body up. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so again, 1, 2, 3, 4, still looking to the left. Now you're going to step back on your right, brush your hands up from the back of your legs up to your back. 5, 6, look to the front, and then finally on 7, 8, we're going to go 7, 8. So from this, we're going to look to the front, hands on the side of our head, or on the back of your head, more like, and then you're going to roll your head from right to left and look to the front. This is getting ready for the chorus, okay? So we're going to go all the way from the beginning. So from here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then this is getting ready for the chorus.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
This is lesson 5, and this is the first chorus. So what you're going to do is have your hands in fists on either side of you. So we've just finished on here like this. So from here, you're going to jump and put your feet a little bit closer together, not like joined, but just a tiny bit closer together, more like shoulder width apart. And your feet are going to be slightly facing outwards. You're going to have your hands in fists. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to bend your knees down, okay, and circle your head from left to right, okay? You're going to do this 3 times. So this is going to go 1, 2, then again, 3, 4, then you're going to hold here on 5, then you do it on 6, 6, 7, and come back to the top. Okay, so from here, this goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then on 7, we're going to jump and go 7, okay, so we're going to jump with our legs wider and clap in the front like this. So from the top again, this goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then we're going to go 8 and 1, 2. So we've just gone 7, fifths are going to go down, right, left to this pattern, 8 and 1, 2. You're going to hit the hip each time. So you're first bopping to the left and then slowly to the right. So from 7, this goes 8 and 1, 2. Okay, so you can see I'm bopping from left to right as I do that. So from here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2. Then we're going to go 3, 4. So what you're going to do is you're going to twist your body to the left and you're going to get your fists and right is going to hit against the left in like an X. Here and back. So from here, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 on 4. When you come back, you're going to slightly lift your left because you're going to get ready to do a running motion. This is you better. And then on run, run, you're going to go run, run. So you're going to push the right forward, then the left. As you're doing that, you're going to step back on your right, then your left. Okay? So from here, ba da ba ba, hit, you better. So lift your right, run, run. You should be on your left now with your left forward. Then on the final run, you're going to put your right foot down and you're going to bend yourself all the way forward and push the right fist in front. Okay, so from the beginning, just before we continue the other bit, this goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so from the next bit, just don't worry about the hips, okay? Because I personally think this is a really weird part to put in this choreography. They all look different when they're doing this move, if that makes sense. So what you're going to do, just hands alone, you're leaning forward, you're pushing your right forward, then your left, then your right. Now, as we do that, when you naturally go down to push your right forward, you're stepping on your right leg. So you're going to start by very subtly shaking your hips from right to left like this. So you go down and you naturally will start on the right hip. Do you see that? When you step on the right foot, you're naturally going to start and shake like this, okay? So you're just going to alternate and make it really subtle, like try not to shake too much. So from here, you're going to shake and left and right and stop here, okay? From here, ba da ba ba, hit, you better, run, 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 shake, left, shake, right, and stop here, okay? So with counts, this is 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. So you stop here on 3. Then on 4, you're going to get your hands open now. You're going to get this right hand, bring it up, and it's going to brush down the side of your head, and you're leaning back at the same time, like this. And then you're going to get your hand on your chest, pump 2 times. So pump, pump. Okay, so from here, this is 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so you do this on 6, 7. Then you're going to go onto your right hip, put your right hand to your right hip, and go ba-da, ba, ba. Okay, so you're gonna get this left hand, push it on the bottom, middle, top. Bop on your right hip as you do this. So ba-da, ba, ba. Okay, then you're gonna get this right hand in a fist. You're going to swing it over to the right side here and raise your right leg off the ground. So you're going here, then you're going to tap, circle your fist down to the other side, and you're going to tap the right foot in here. Then you're going to circle one more time and then hit the other side and bring your left foot in. So we're going to go all the way from the beginning. Okay, so from here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and hands down. Right, now let's go on to the second half of this chorus, okay? Lisa is in the center. What you're gonna do is get your fists and you're gonna bring your right fist up 2 times, then you're gonna go left, right. So it's right, right, left, right. As you do that, you're coming forward on the left leg, going right, right, so you're bending downwards, right, right, then you're gonna step, other side, other side. So one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to go 5. So from here, you're going to get your fists, cross them like this, and come up on the right leg, lift the left off the ground. Then when you put it down again, you're going to bend your hips to the left as you step like this, have your fists out. Then you're going to step to the right and then cross your fists like this. And then you're finally going to step on the left foot, come up, and have your hands in front of your ears like this, out, okay? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then what we're going to do is we're going to step forward with our right leg. This right leg is going to be straight when we jump forward on it. And you're going to bring in the left leg while keeping your hands here. So this is 1, 2, so you're going to step backwards on your left again. 1, 2, hands down, 3, then 4, you're going to put your left hand in front like this and right hand to your eyes. Okay, so from here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then what you're going to do is get your right hand and your head, look over to the right side, and then push this down behind you. So here, right hand looks around and then down behind you. From here, this is 5, 6, 7. Then on 8, you're going to step with your right foot. 8 to get ready to walk on your left foot forward. And then on the left foot, you're going to go up on 1. Here, hands go up. Okay, so from the top of this goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Okay, so you step forward with your left leg on 1, then you're going to step with your right, 2, now you're going to step out to the left. As you step out to the left, you're going to bend your right knee in, then push your right hip up, then again in, up, in, up. So without any hands, that's how it goes. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So your knee just going in, back. Okay, so that's the legs without any hands. When you add the hands in on the first time when you step out, you're going to point forward with your right hand. Point, then hands down. Hands out now when the knee goes in, hands down. Flick 2 times, so have your hands on top of each other, go out 2 times, and then come back up to the center, facing the left. So with counts, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come to the center. Now you're going to get your hand, your right hand in the OK sign, up here, and you're going to push, push, push 3 times. from top to bottom. 1, 2, 3. Step out to the left now and go 4 and. So you're going to get your hand, that was like this, into a fist. Shoot it out when you step to the left. Now join this fist to your right hip. And now leaning on the left hip, get the left hand on the side of your forehead and go pretty, pretty, like this. So you just push, push 2 times, pretty, pretty. And then on savage, you're going to step to the right and go like this. So from here, your hands are going to brush across your chest. You're leaning on the right hip as you do this. And then finally, on 8, we're going to push our hips to the left side and our hands are going to go into 2 C shapes like this. And the right is going to be on the top, left on the bottom. So from here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8.
This is lesson 6. This is verse 3 and this is Jisoo's verse, okay? So we've just gone here, pretty, pretty savage. Now from here, you're going to step out to the right and circle your hands all the way leaning over like this. So you're going to end in this position, okay? With the left hand, your hands are still in C shapes, by the way, like this, okay? So from this is where we finished. Hands circle around like this. And you're going to step out to the right as you do that. So this is going to go from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now you're going to step your right foot closer inwards so that you have better support for the next move. So right foot comes in. As you do that, your right hand is going to be on your hip. Your left hand is going to push out. And then you're going to rest it on the side of your head. As you do that, you're coming down with your knees squatted like this, okay, all the way to the bottom. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So like this, and then you're going to go and 8. You're going to push your right shoulder forward and back. Then you're going to come up, and as we come up, you're going to jump on your right leg. So right knee is forward, left leg is out, hands on your thighs. And as you do that, you're going to curve your head around this way. So from here, this is 7, 8. You're going to go 1, 2. So you're curving around to this side. 1, 2. Join your feet together. Then you're going to go 3, 4. Tumble your hands in fists around facing the right. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now get your hands open and go 5, 6, 7, 8. You're going to bend down and brush off your knees. Brush off your knees 2 times. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, just before the next part, let's go back from the beginning. Okay, back to the beginning. This is from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. After this, you're going to face the front, push your hands in. I'm going to show you just the hands alone. In, right hand goes out, left hand is about to go out, but then as you place it, you're going to quickly push your hands to your chest. So when your hands go in, your knees are together, then you're going to push the right knee and the right hand out, then the left hand goes out with the left knee, but then you're quickly going to push your hands into your chest and your knees go in. Then you're going to push the right hand out to the side with the right knee, then the left hand out to the side with the left knee. if that makes sense. So this will go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, okay. Now you're gonna step to the left, 5 and with your left and right. So from here, 5 and then 6, we're gonna go 6. So we're gonna push in this left leg and we're gonna go onto the right hip, lean on it. We're gonna push our right shoulder back and forward with our hands on our hips. So 5 and 6 and. Now completely facing the left, hands on our thighs. We're gonna brush our hands down our legs like this, okay? Straight legs, all the way down, and then you're gonna roll your back up to the top. Okay, so from here, this is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8, and back up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, so this is lesson 7. This is the second pre-chorus, okay? So we've just gone like this, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're gonna walk into our place on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then on 8, we're gonna go 8. We're gonna brush this right hand with the right leg on the side, on the right side. 8. Then we're gonna land here, 1, 2. In an okay sign with your right hand and then leaning on the right hip. So here, 8, 1, 2. Now we're gonna go to the left hip and go 3, 4. We're gonna get this okay sign and put it over our head like this. So again, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're gonna get our hands over to the left and go 5, 6. So we're gonna push them out and we're pushing our body out this way and then back. So this is 5, 6. Now face the right side and go 7, 8. So we're gonna jump to face the right, hands on top of each other, and we're gonna go 7, 8. Clap 2 times and lower yourself down. So from the top when we walk, this goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? After this, what we're gonna do is we're gonna step 2 times to the right. As we do that, we're gonna put our hands to our head and roll our head around from right to left, right to left. Now we're slowly gonna face the right side, hands by your side. You're gonna step this way in front, left, left. As we do that, we're gonna circle our chest around, starting with our left shoulder, up and down, up and down. So from here, this goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Now you're gonna face left side. We're gonna repeat that same kind of move that we did last time, where we get our fists. Okay, so you're facing the left. You're gonna push your right fist forward, stepping with your left, and you're gonna alternate that 4 times. So this is gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now can you see how I'm doing that on like odd counts? That's because these moves kind of go with the beat at this point in the song. This is why you need to listen to the like music version. My music tutorial will be out after this video. The count will go 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so if you can see, I'm just alternating between my right fist, left fist, right fist, left fist. Okay, after this, we're going to step over to the left and place our hands down beside us. So again, this is like the mirrored version of the part that we did before. So this is again 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now we're gonna bend down our left fist down to the floor. And we're gonna hold here for 1, 2, 3. Then on 4, we're gonna look up. 4, look up to the right. 4. Then we're going to jump in the center. Okay, jump in the center and brush your hands up from the back up to the top, okay, on your back. So you jump, bend your knees like this, and then you're going to finally jump with your legs apart, and you're going to put your hands onto your head and swing them around from left to right. So you're going to swing your head around from left to right and keep your hands here for the next chorus, okay? So from here, when we go over to this side, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, this is lesson 8. This is the second chorus. There's only a few minor changes. A lot of it is still sort of similar or the same. We've just finished here. You're going to keep your hands here. You're going to swing your hips to the left, right. Then when you swing your hips to the left again, you're going to quickly slap your hands on your chest, like touch them off your chest like this. Look to the left and back. So this will go 1, 2, 3. Can you see I was really quick? I just quickly look to the left and slap my hands here and then back. Keep alternating your hips after this movement. So this will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then when you go on the left hip again, you're going to go 7. You're going to slap your hands on your chest again on the left hip, but you don't look to the left, you just stay in the front. So again, this goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then from here, the ba-da-ba-ba is still the same. So you're going to do that. Ba-da-ba-ba. Hit, you better run, run, run. This is still the same. Boom, 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 up, tap, tap. This is still the same. Ba-da-ba-ba. Hit, you better run, run, run. Continued, still the same. Lisa's bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then here. 1, 2, 3, 4. This bit's a little bit different, not by much. Instead of going 5, 6, 7, 8, we're going to pop our body out to the left, back, and right, and flick this hand out. So this will go 5, 6, 7. Okay, so you're going left, middle, right with your hips. 5, 6, 7. Right hip, hand goes out. 7, 8, step with your right foot. 8. Then on 1, when you step forward with your left foot, instead of flicking your hands up, you're going to point forward like this, and then just put your hands down. Then this is still the same. If you mad, stay mad, that bit, okay? So from here, this goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. Then when she says savage, you're going to put your hand like this, your left hand, and just lean it over on the left side in front of you. 7, 8. Then we get into the bridge.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. This is lesson 9 and this is the bridge. So what we're going to do is we've just finished on savage like this. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to stay in this position but bend your right knee a little bit more. You're going to get your left hand, bring this around your head, brush it across to your left shoulder, and then push your head to the left slightly. The counts will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you're going to step to the right. Over here, you're going to bring your arms around, sit on the right hip, cross your hands around your body, and lift your head. Okay? So after this counts will go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so you lift on 4. Now you're going to cross your left leg over and go 5. So index fingers point down on the left. 5. Now step with your right. 6. Okay, so you bring your right around. Push this right index finger here, 6, and then we're going to step to the right again and go 7, 8. So we're going to cross our hands around like before, 7, 8. Then on and, put your hands here because they're going to get ready to slide down. Okay, so from the top, this goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and from this, you're going to push your hands down your body and you're going to step out to the right, push your hands down. Now they're going to go down to your knees, you're going to come down to the floor, you're going to twist this left knee in, so in and then come up. So the counts will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now step to the left. Okay, and as we do that, we're going to get our hands like this, and we're going to circle the right hand around our head while stepping to the left. We're going to spin around this way to the front, into the center. So this will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then on 6, put your hands up. You're going to do a little jump and lift your left knee off the ground. 6, 7, 8. Because this is when the members sort of lift her up. So here, 6, 7, 8. So the next bit, I'm going to just show you the hands quickly. So on 1, you're going to go 1. You're going to put your hands to your mouth in front. 1. Then 2. Lift your right hand here. 3, 4. So you're going to look to the left and back. Now with the hips, this is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're just bopping your hips to the left, back, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're going to step out to the right with your right leg and place your hands like this. Left hand in front of your mouth, right hand out to the side, and you're bending on your left knee here. Then you're going to lift your hands up and then cross over your left leg and put your hands on the other side. So right hand in front of your mouth, left hand down. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then on 8, we're going to hop onto our left leg and go 8. Lift your hands up like this, 8. Then when you land with your right foot, you're going to push these hands down, palms facing up, fingers out, like this, looking to the right, and we're bending on our left knee here. Then we're going to twist our hands up like this, hopping onto our right leg. This left knee is going to cross over, and we're going to place the hands down this side on the left, like this, looking to the left, and with the left leg crossed over. So again, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you hold it for 3, 4. Then you're going to jump in the center. 5. Put your hands on either side of your chest, like this, and you're going to twist them out. So twist them like this, out to the right. As we do that, we're going to twist in our right hip. Here, so 5, 6. Now we're going to do the left side. 7, 8. Twist the left hip. So 5, 6. Hands twist to the right. 7, 8. Hands twist the center, but we're twisting our left hip. So from here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. After this, we're going to get our hands into fists. We're going to push our right fist down, left fist up. As we do that, we're going to bend our knees here. Now we're going to switch the direction and hop onto our right leg, going this way. Then we're going to bend our knees again, switch the direction of our fists. Then we're going to switch the direction of our fists one more time and come up. So if you can see, I'm just bending right leg, bending right leg. Like hop onto it, lift the left. And you're just alternating your fists as well. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you're going to step to the left, push the left fist like this in front, right fist down. So from here, this is 5, 6. Now you're going to do the other side. Down here, 7, 8. So you push the right fist down like this. Then you're going to bring this left hand to the side of your face. Walk backwards on your left leg, keeping this hand here. Now face the left, cross your arms. And then when you hear Rosé say, you know, you're going to get your right shoulder, twist it to look to the front. So on, you know, like this, okay? Okay, so we're just quickly going to go from this bit. So this goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so your right knee should be forward. 4. Then when she says you know, you're going to go 5, 6. Then on 7, 8, finally, we're going to go 7, 8. So from here, we're going to jump to the front, legs apart, hands where they were, cross but up. 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
This is lesson 10, and this is the ending. So you're going to have your hands up in fists, cross on the top. So your knees are slightly bent. You're going to circle your hips around from right to left 2 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then on the third time, you're going to bring your hands a bit lower. Okay? So lower to reveal your face, basically. 5, 6. Then on the fourth time, hands are going to go out in fist beside you, around and back. Okay? So this is going to go from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So on 7, 8, you put your hands down like this and circle your hips one more time just from right to left. Then we're going to push our chest in the center. Then we're going to flick our hip out to the right, in the back, and then to the left. Okay, so from here, when we circle 8, this will go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to go back on our right foot, then go back on our left foot with the left hip, and then we're going to do that one more time, so right and left, but we're going to flick our hair out on the right side as we do that. Right, left. Okay, if that makes sense. So from here, let's go from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Then from here, we're going to get this right hand, push it down, and we're going to walk over to the right. Okay? So 1, 2, bringing the left hand up.
I didn't explain this part very well in the studio, so what you're going to do is when you cross over with the right leg right here, this is on 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're going to step left, right on 5, 6, and you're going to do this to face the back. So altogether, this is what the counts will look like.
So from here, there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then on 7, 8. So we're facing the back. On 7, 8, you're lowering your right hip, left hand on your thigh, and you're going to go 7, 8. 1, 2. Okay, so you're just basically, you flicked your hip up on 7, 8, your left hip. 7, 8. 1, 2. Then you're going to do it one more time on 3, 3, 4. Then you're going to get your hands and clap. 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to go from the bit where we walk over this way. This goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. After this, you're just going to walk around this way to face the front. This will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, facing the front. Then you're going to go 7, 8. Bring your right fist up and then down. Then you're going to get your left hand in front of you, step out to the right. You're going to go 1. Your head's going to go 2 and 3, 4. So it's going right, left to the sound of the whistle. Okay, so you're going to step out 1, 2 and 3. Then on 4, you're going to step here with your left foot, 4. And then you're going to put your right foot here. As you land with your right, put your right hand to your eyes, and you're going to go 5, 6. You're going to pop out to the right, left. 5, 6. Then you're going to pop out to the right, left again, but lift this left hand up. 7, 8. Okay? So from here, this is 7, 8. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then finally, you're going to step to the right. You're going to push your hands all the way down your body, okay? On 1, 2, 3, leaning back, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, come all the way down, twist in the left knee. So 4, 5, 6, twist in the left, come up, 7. You're going to push your left hand off your left knee here. Now your right leg should be coming up because your hands are going to swing backwards. Then when you place your right leg on the floor, you're going to push your hands forward and back, lift your left leg forward, and then step in the center. So from here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you're going to step out to the left and go so pretty. So you're going to get your right hand, tap, tap. Then get your right index finger, circle underneath your chin. And then finally look to the right. So pretty. Okay, so we're just going to go all the way from the top of the ending, okay? So from here. So from the top of the ending, this goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.